So hello everyone, I'm back with new topic that is applications of services marketing. So let's talk about the application of services marketing. There are some common examples, or we can talk about healthcare, professional services, financial services, infrastructure services, trade services, hospitality, travel. These are the examples. Everyone of us is aware of these areas where the concept of service marketing is applicable, and these are the service industries. Quite often we talk about product marketing. There are a lot many applications when we talk about the product, but when we talk about services, we have to be specific because services are intangible in nature, and the nature of the service delivery is quite different in comparison to the product delivery. So these are some industries where the services are applicable. So for example, healthcare industry, if we talk about hospital, medical practice, dentistry, eye care, all these are the examples where services are offered. Okay, we can talk about the professional services also, accounting, legal, architectural, and even financial services like banking, investment banking, advising, consulting, insurance, okay, infrastructure services, communication, transportation, all these are the part of infrastructure services. Trade services like retailing, distribution, maintenance, repair, and hospitality industry also, restaurant, hotel, motel, and breakfast, lunch, all these services are offered by hotels. So again, this is a part of hospitality only. Sky resorts, rafting, entertainment, sports, okay, travel, airlines, travel agencies, theme park, entertainment, media. So all these are the cases, or the examples where the services are applicable. So these are basically different service industries, and there are some other cases also, other examples also, like a salon or beauty parlors and all, hairstyling, pest control, again plumbing or home care services, all right, lawn maintenance, gardening, landscaping, okay, and counseling services, health clubs. So these are the different examples of the service industry. Now, let's talk about GATT classification. GATS. So GATS is General Agreement on Trade in Services, and it has classified 155 activities as services. Okay, so GATT is the World Trade Organization's foundation treaty for global service trade, creating rules for sectors like banking, telecom, tourism, aiming to cut trade barrier, ensure fair competition, and help developing nations by liberalizing market access through country-specific commitments. Okay, so there are some important major categories like business services, communications, construction and engineering, distribution, education, environment, finance, health, tourism, recreation, and transport. So these are some common categories or the broad categories. Some of the categories we discussed in the previous slide also. Now let's talk about the application of services marketing. So our objective is for this tutorial is to talk about the applications of services marketing. So I'm mentioning some important applications. Although service marketing has a lot many applications, it's a very broad area. But we'll talk about tourism, we'll talk about hospitality, airline or aviation, IT and IT enabled services, then sports and entertainment, logistics, healthcare. So these are the popular or broad categories or the broad applications of the service marketing. So let's talk about the tourism sector. So tourism is very popular. In case in a country like India, we have huge diversity, huge geography is also different, population has a diversity, culture has diversity. So tourism has a lot much potential, and India is doing really well in tourism also, and lot more scope to explore also. So marketing of tourism product is different from the other products, because what is being sold is the consumption of an experience rather than the tangible product. We have been discussing about tangibility, intangibility so many times in services marketing. And in case of tourism, what exactly we are offering as a marketer to the consumer, to the audience, we are offering consumption of experience. So customer or the tourist or the consumers or the end user are getting experience, so they are getting experience by mean of tourism. Okay, so the product is primarily service based. Okay, this means that the consumer often walks away from the tourism offering with only a memory or experience. So what we are selling as a marketer, we are selling experience. Now there are some more details about tourism. So this comprises of travel and tourism. So when we talk about tourism, the travel industry is also associated with this. So these are the associated term, travel and tourism industry. Now there are some examples like accommodation, transportation, hotel industry. All these are the part of this travel and tourism industry. Almost every individual use either of these. Each one of us use this. So it is a consumption of experience, systematic and coordinated efforts undertaken by tourist organization at national, international, or even at local level to optimize the satisfaction of the tourist in view of the sustained growth. Okay, there are some features of the tourism market. Okay, for example, important features are like an intangible product, no transfer of ownership of goods. Okay, we are not transferring any goods or delivering any product. So this is again a important feature. Closely interrelated production and consumption, simultaneous production and consumption. Okay, and assembled product. Okay, so it is a like package. Many times we see that tourism package are customized, packages are developed. So these are not any physical packages, these are the basically bundle of utilities or the bundle of benefits. Okay, no movement of product, unstable demand. The demand is not always same in case of tourism. It depends upon so many factors. Largely it depends upon the weather also. And obviously whenever the people are available, people have leisure time, availability of the leisure time with the individuals, and weather condition, these are important criteria. Yes, the budget is also important. For somebody wants to travel, somebody wants to enjoy holiday, financial support or the financial backup is very very important. Wider coverage and luxurious concept is, it offers a, it is a luxurious concept. Now, let's talk about hospitality. So we talked about the tourism, travel, and again, hospitality is again, it is a associated industry with the tourism industry only. So hospitality industry is a part of larger enterprise known as travel and tourism industry. That travel and tourism industry is a vast group of businesses with one goal in common. What is that? Providing necessary or desired product and services to the travelers. Marketing services offered by businesses within the hospitality sector, such as hotels, restaurant, and travel agencies, focusing on promoting the customer experience and USP to attract guests and build loyalty through various marketing strategies like online presence, branding, special promotions, and customer engagement activities. Yes, essentially, it is about selling the intangible aspects of a stay like comfort, luxury, or memorable atmosphere along alongside the tangible services provided. Now, hospitality and tourism industry, there are some examples. Let's talk about that. When we talk about hospitality and tourism, these are associated. They are associated, closely associated. There are some examples like cruises, airline, rail, railway. These are the mean of transportation. Okay, and when we talk about hospitality, or when we talk about residential or accommodation services like offered by hotels, motels, service apartment. Okay, these days services, the concept of service apartments is getting very very popularized in many small places also, small tourism places also. It gives the opportunity for the local people to earn and to improve their livelihood also. And another category is like restaurant, cafes, bar. Okay, and one more category is attractions, park, theme parks, like okay, gaming facility, and which is more related to entertainment or recreation activities. So hospitality and tourism industry can broadly be divided into four different parts like travel, lodging or accommodation, then food services, food related catering services, and one more is recreational or entertainment facilities or the services. So lodging and food services are the core under the scope of hospitality industry. These are the basic ingredients or the basic core component are lodging and fooding services. These are the core components of hospitality and tourism industry. Now there are some more applications. We'll talk about the we are talking about hospitality industry. Earlier we were discussing about the tourism industry, tour travel and tourism. Now we are talking about hospitality industry. So the product of tourism and hospitality industries have characteristics of typical services. Just like services products of tourism and hospitality industry are well known to be perishable. So hospitality industries the product are perishable in nature. Okay, thus the time element has a greater implication in their marketing. So this is the factor that differentiate with the services from the product. So the time element is there in case of tourism industry. This we talked earlier also at the starting of the discussion. So unlike tangible products, services cannot be touched, tested, or felt before they are consumed. Now let's talk about uh, hospitality industry in detail. So we'll talk about restaurant and food services, lodging, and travels and tourism. So when we talk about the restaurant and food services, there are some examples or the cases like restaurant catering services, bar and travels, private chefs, food trucks, quick services, restaurant, quick services. Okay, so these are the cases of examples of restaurant and food services. Then another second category is lodging, which includes motels, campground, boutique hotels, full service hotel, select service hotels, bed and breakfast services offered by many local peoples in the small towns or small places where tourism is still in the developing stage. Okay, and one more category is a travel and tourism that includes transportation services, event planning, conference and convention centers, okay, or even banquet halls and for example banquet halls, destination marketing organizations and media publications. So all these are the parts of travel and tourism. So we talked about hospitality industry through three pointers or the three cases or the three components: restaurant and food services, lodging, and third one was travel and tourism. Now there are some latest trend. We are discussing about the hospitality industry. Prior to this, we talked about the uh, tours and travel and tourism industry. Now we are talking about hospitality industry. So there are some latest trends like uh, minimalism and natural design. People love nature. Whatever the place they are visiting, they are staying, they want to be associated closely associated with the nature. Okay, sustainability and ecotourism like adding greenery or adding more plantation to the place of residence or place of the stay creates a good impact or associated it gives a feeling of association of the guest or the people who are enjoying their holidays with the nature. It closely connects them with the nature. Okay, and then third is healthy food and beverages. Okay, fourth is smart technology, availability of the net, wi-fi, internet service and all. And then the personalization of the loyal guests, the guests who are loyal or the regular loyalty who are availing loyalty program, some additional benefits or the customization benefit or personalization is offered to the loyal guests. So these are the upcoming trends going on these days. Now let's talk about another application. So this is about airlines or aviation. So prior to this, we talked about tourism, travel and tourism industry. Okay, then we talked about hospitality, and now this is the third application of service marketing. We are talking about airlines or aviation. So India is a huge market in case for aviation or airlines. Airline marketing is a unique and difficult process as the airline industry operates under strong influence of economic cycle and major events. It is largely affected by economic cycle because the fuel cost is too high, and there are so many other factors also that affects the airline operators, the earning or the profitability of the airline operators. Since airline services are expensive as compared to other modes of transportation, maybe by like road or by shipping or water transportation, this aviation airline services are very expensive. So further, the airline business is complex in nature because it requires huge investment, huge capital investment. The company has to purchase many aircrafts, and the maintenance is also very costly. Fuel is also costly, and that is the reason the fixed cost is very high. And these airlines operate under large number of regulations also. There is a regulatory authority, they can't operate independently. Okay, they are governed by the regulatory authorities. For example, in India there is a DGCA, Director General of Civil Aviation. So that organization regulates the airline or the aviation activities in the country in India. Now, the target market of the industry is narrow, leaving a very little scope for market expansion. Yes, these days the economy class or the low cost careers are also growing. So many airlines are offering affordable pricing prices also, and regional connectivity. Government is also promoting many airlines to start the regional connectivity program, and lot many people have started traveling by air also. So it is affordable also. Somebody is traveling by rail or maybe by AC first class, second class, then the airlines are looking forward to attract such customers, such passengers also to the aviation industry. Okay, so but at the same time, it is expected to be one of the most promising and attractive businesses. Okay, so India being such a huge country with a diversified geographical terrain and so many diversified culture, so that is the reason there is a huge possibility of aviation airlines also. Now, the strategies used by airline to promote and manage the intangible services they provide to passenger beyond just transportation is what are they are the, for example, in-flight amenities, customer services, check-in processes, lounge access. Many airports have the lounge available, so they offer services to the frequent traveler or the loyal customers or frequent passenger the passengers traveling frequently. Okay, loyalty programs, overall passengers experience is enhanced, aiming to differentiate themselves and build customer loyalty through quality service delivery. Okay, so when we talk about the airline market segment, there could be different kind of segmentation or the different types of the traveler or the customer. It's like custom segmentation in case of airline. So we can have different segment different criteria type of customers, like business travelers who travel frequently for the business purposes, then budget conscious travelers who plan their journey or travel subject to the availability of the budget. And there is a category, third category, which is urgent traveler. Somebody is in urgency or somebody has to travel urgently, maybe because of personal reasons, official reasons, or business trip. There are cases of such people also, so who urgently plan, all of a sudden such people plan their journey by airlines. Then there is a category of loyal travelers, so who are loyal to any specific airlines, and they are not so price sensitive also, so they keep on traveling by any specific airline. Okay, and there is a one more category of old travelers, so who have been traveling for a long time and they have been very regular or loyal customer of the airline. So these are the different categories of the airline market segmentation. So this is the cases of the category of different type of customer. Now on the screen you can see some images of the different airline operator or the aircrafts operating in India. So we are talking about the aviation or the airline as a application of services marketing. Now there are some important pointers to be noted. What makes a customer service excellent for the airline industry? Now, how you can improvise the customer services, like ease of booking tickets, use of digital technology and delivering tickets on mobile, zero hassles with check-in processes. Okay, and then we have uh, time taken in the handing over of the boarding pass. Okay, these days online boarding, online check-in facility is also possible, and Digi Yatra feature has also come up in a in country like India. uh, the waiting time or the check-in time has airlines are taking many initiative, or airport authorities also taking so many initiative, even DGCA is also taking so many steps to facilitate the passengers and the travelers, to control the huge crowd. Lot of infrastructure is being developed, airports are being developed to offer best services to the passengers. Okay, then crew behaviors towards the passengers. Okay, the kind of food provided during the flight or so-called in-flight catering services, then delay in picking up the um, luggage at the destination through the conveyor belt. And so these are the steps where the airlines can work, and they can, this is how they can improve the services also. Okay, so airline basically airline offers the services through the aircraft, to the transportation medium. Okay, the aircraft has to fly safe and land on time also, but at the same time these are some other factors that can enhance the quality of the airlines, service quality of the airlines. Now let's talk about another application which is telecom. So prior to this, we talked about airline or aviation industry. Before that, we talked about hospitality. We also talked about tours and travel and tourism industry. Okay, now we'll talk about telecom as the application of the service marketing. So India, as we discussed, we have not much potential people. We have a huge population. Every most of the people are connected through mobile phone, and mobile phone in fact smartphone. People are connected with mobile phone, but much of the population is getting connected through the smartphone. The important reason behind this is that the payment facility also, online payment transaction, online purchase also. So people are the consumer behavior is shifting. People want to buy things online. People are looking forward to do online shopping by sitting at a place. And financial transaction, fintech has lot many developments has happened in the fintech industry also. People can easily transfer their uh, uh, money, or they can get the payments also by a click through the mobile app. So that is the reason the telecom sector is also growing very fast. Okay, so some offers that are the services offered by in the telecom industry for the users are like mobile voice call, which most of the people use mobile voice call, text messaging. Okay, these days the WhatsApp messaging has become so popular. Earlier people used to use SMS also, SMS messaging. Yes, these days SMS is also used, but people prefer to use WhatsApp messaging because of instant connectivity. Okay, then internet access, data plans, fixed line telephone are still people still prefer in many offices, even in the government offices also. This fixed line telephone is their concept is still operational. They have their different benefits also. Okay, video conferencing, broadband connectivity, dedicated lease lines, and various multimedia services across both mobile and fixed network, catering to individual consumers and businesses with additional services like customer support and network management also provided. So this is about the telecom sector. On the screen, you can see some brands, some companies operating in India. Okay. Now, key categories of the telecom services like voice communication, traditional phone call, mobile voice call, data transmission, internet access, broadband, mobile data, data plan, multimedia services like video calling, streaming services. OTT is getting so popular these days. People prefer whomsoever is having internet, he or she would like to get connected, get the benefit of the OTT. Previously, people used to get media and entertainment services through the broadcast media only, but now OTT is very popular these days. Digital TV, messaging services through SMS, okay, multimedia messaging services, even WhatsApp, as I mentioned, is getting so popular these days. Everybody use WhatsApp. Service specific services type, like as we mentioned now in the previous slide, now this is categorized. Okay, so fixed line services, mobile services, internet services, cloud services. Okay, managed services like network management, security services. And yes, internet of things services is getting so popular. We can easily control our electronic gadgets whenever we are away from our home. We can remain connected, we can look after our electronic gadgets also. So and there are so many other applications of all internet of things. Okay, now let's talk quickly about the evolution of the telecom industry. So we are discussing telecom as a application of service marketing or the service industry. Now, although we have 5G operational, but 6G is also coming up. Even in many countries, the 6G has already emerged. So in India, 5G has become very popular. It was launched in year 2020. So prior to that, we have been using 4G, 3G, 2G, 1G also. Okay, so this is the evolution, and very soon the 5G is already popular. Very soon, India will adopt 6G also. We have really excelled very well in case of space communication. So many satellites are launched for the communication to make the communication better. Now, related to the telecom is IT and IT enabled services. So IT and IT enabled services, this is information technology enabled services. These are the services that use technology to improve efficiency of the company's IT related activity. Okay. So ITS can include services like customer care, human resources, finance, accounting, and even ERP also. So on the right side of the screen, you can see there are some examples of ITES, information technology enabled services. For example, BPO, which is business process outsourcing, knowledge process outsourcing, KPO, customer relationship management, CRM, technical support, data entry, software development. So these are the examples of ITES. So again, this is a application of service marketing. Now, next is sports and entertainment. Sports and entertainment is again a application of service marketing. Everybody loves sports. People are so passionate about sports and event. They always try to manage, they all somehow manage some leisure time for sports and events. In India, we have so many sports, lot many sports are popular, and sports and entertainment is becoming so popular, not only for the entertainment, for the companies to improve their profitability, to launch their product, and with the help of content marketing, companies are tapping the market. They are easily able to establish a connect with the customers, with the audience. So sports and entertainment marketing is a specialized form of general marketing that focuses solely on promoting and selling products or services that fall within the realm of sports and entertainment. Okay, whether they are event like concerts, any game, football game, cricket match, or through partnership with the sports and entertainment properties. Okay, promote services related to sports and entertainment. It can include promoting services like sports coaching, training program, and fitness facility access. Okay, these days people are so conscious about the fitness, so fitness facility access is also become very popular. Now we talk about the sports marketing examples. Okay, we are discussing about this as the application of service marketing. So when we talk about sports marketing examples, so like how it is done, what is the benefit? Okay, it it offers us emotional it offers marketers a emotional engagement with the audience. Okay, massive audience research is possible, memorable moments, association with the success, global visibility. So because of these reasons, these factors, the sports marketing is getting so popular and so effective these days. So we discuss about these different factors which supports sports and entertainment as a application of service marketing, leverages popularity, build brand image, create partnerships, use social media also. Okay, social media can be used to promote sports and entertainment event products and services. So again, this is a application of services marketing. Super Bowl ads, athlete endorsement with the players, with the sports star is getting so popular. Companies always have been sponsoring these sports persons. Okay, stadium ads also, event marketing. So these are the methods to implement the marketing strategy of the companies. Okay, marketing through sports, entertainment marketing. So marketing that optimized for entertainment specific media and context. So these are the applications and these are the factors that affect sports and entertainment. Now, new application or the next application is logistic. So in the presentation, we are talking about the different applications of service marketing in detail. Right now, we are talking about logistics. So logistic management, it it comprises of inbound flow as well as outbound flow. Okay. So there is a producer, there is a company, and company is in the process of manufacturing some products, some goods and services also. Even when we develop some services, we want to develop some services as a marketer, we require some input, we require a process, we require some support material or even the raw material. So we get these services, this raw material from suppliers. Okay, so this is inbound flow of raw material and the part, and then the producer assembles these or produce these uh, pro products and services. Okay, services are developed. Okay, and then outbound flow of the finished products and services happens. Like then once the goods or the products or the services are developed, then they are transported or dispatched to the end user through with the help of a marketing channel. So marketing channel may be offline, online through e-commerce. So many features have come up, so many applications have come up. E-commerce is getting so popular, on demand delivery business model. We have so many brands or so many aggregators coming up. With just a click, we can get everything at our home, sitting at home. And at the same time, the offline or the traditional marketing channel is still popular, still operational. Okay, so this is applicable in case of product marketing as well as service marketing. So this is known as supply chain management or the logistics. So this is again a application of service marketing. Okay, so we talked about inbound logistics and outbound logistics in detail. And yes, logistic has a reverse logistic concept also, where a marketer get back the raw material, the wastage item, okay, items, and the items that are not, that need to be recycled. Okay, so again on the slide you can see this concept of logistics is explained with the help of inbound and outbound concept. This we had discussed in the previous slide also. Now let's talk about one more application of the service marketing, which is healthcare sector. Okay, so healthcare sector in India, government, it is owned by, there are in India government owned and privately owned. Privately owned means they are target high income group people or medium income group people. And when we talk about government owned, so government owned, there are different government owned hospitals also, or healthcare institutions also, civil hospitals. We have AIMS also, PGIMR also, state government hospital also, and different organizations have their own hospitals. ESIC has hospitals, even the Indian Railway has different divisional hospitals. So these are government owned. So there are two categories: privately owned and government owned. So now when, if we classify healthcare, so we can classify as social, in the form of social marketing and commercial marketing. So when we talk about social marketing, the area of family planning, child immunization, health and family welfare. So government agencies and NGOs are involved in these activities through social media. So it gives a opportunity platform to the government also, to the NGO also, to popularize their mission, or to achieve their mission related to the welfare of the people. And then we have another category is commercial marketing. So like hospitals and nursing homes tie up with the corporate sector, with the company, okay, to offer their services, or to offer best services to the patient, to the people. For example, medical claims, health policies. So advertising by private player in different media, print media, or different modes of media, and encouraging people for preventive healthcare checkups also. Okay, so these are the application of service marketing in case of health sector. We are talking about the health sector as the application of service marketing. So marketing plays a crucial role in the healthcare industry, as it helps healthcare organizations and practitioners to promote their services and product. The role of marketing in healthcare is not just limited to promoting services and product. It also includes creating brand awareness, building relationship with the patient and stakeholders, and maintaining a positive image in the community. So that is the most important reason, to maintain a positive image in the community. So that is the reason the marketing is required for healthcare industry also, healthcare sector also. Now the importance is mentioned on the slide. You can see why it is so important. So to connect with the patient across the multiple channel, keep patient engaged with the relevant personalized and timely outreach during their journey, or during their treatment, retain patient over a long term, and improve loyalty in the health community. Okay, and then drive more qualified leads, generate revenue with the healthy margin, increase strategic advantage to attract patient in an increasingly competitive marketplace, increase uh, strategic advantage to attract patients in a hyper competitive landscape, evaluate productivity and realign strategy with comprehensive healthcare data analytics, deliver personalized communication at scale using AI and digital engagement tools. So these are the different methods or the strategy that could be used in case of healthcare marketing. And you can see in our country also, the medical tourism is getting so popular these days. So this is about the healthcare sector as a application of service marketing. So in this presentation, we talked about the different applications of the services marketing. I hope this session was very useful for you. Thank you so much.